Maybe you've heard someone say it before. This one is no longer ordinary, it has become spiritual. That was exactly where my mind was heading, because I had done everything I knew how to do. Finally, I decided it was time to see a doctor. He examined me and requested a vaginal swab. If you've ever had one, you know it is not the most pleasant experience. You lie there exposed while a sample is taken from your vaginal wall. It takes only a few minutes, but those few minutes can feel incredibly uncomfortable. 3 days later, the result came back: yeast infection. At least now, I had an answer. The doctor prescribed medications, tablets, creams, and everything needed to stop the itching, the redness, and the discomfort. For the first time in months, I breathed. The itching stopped. I slept peacefully. I smiled again. I honestly thought the nightmare was finally over. Until one ordinary evening, everything changed. It had rained almost all day in Lagos. The roads were flooded, traffic was at a standstill. My bladder was so full it felt like it would burst. By the time I got to my bus stop, I could barely walk. I rushed to the nearest public restroom. Thankfully, it looked fairly clean. I was careful. I squatted instead of sitting. I washed with clean water. I dried myself with the small clean towel I always carried. I did everything right, or so I thought. A few days later, the itching returned. Not just a little, it came back with a vengeance. Then came the constant urge to urinate again and again. Oh God, I couldn't believe it. Back to the hospital I went. This time, the diagnosis was different. Urinary tract infection, UTI. Another round of medication, another promise of relief, another beginning, or so I hoped, because I was about to discover that this wasn't just a yeast infection, and it wasn't just a UTI either. The frustrating cycle had only just begun. Have you ever treated the same infection over and over, only for it to keep coming back? Share your experience in the comments. You may not be alone. See you in part 3.